Alright, everyone, welcome to the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the Sony 200, here at Auto Club Speedway. I am your WorldCAR aficionado, and also the guy that runs this whole thing, Yugoslav Pony 25, although sometimes referred to as Maple, but that's besides the point. Welcome to the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the Sony 200 here at Auto Club. Honestly, it didn't really feel that long ago that Daytona was right there, but time passes by really, really quickly, and obviously things have dramatically shaken up as far as competitiveness, as far as this is concerned. There is a bunch more changes coming this entire season, and there's going to be a lot more drivers, a lot more drama to be explained in the coming seasons. But so far, all these drivers right here, all these contenders right here, trying to do their best, and we'll see what kind of performance they put on here today at Auto Club. So starting on the pole is John Hunter Nemechek in the number 4 Hershey's truck, and alongside him is Wyatt Miller in the number 73, the nephew of Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the number 73 for Junior Motorsports. And then behind them we've got Michael Poulsen in the number 23, and alongside him is Timmy Hill, who is going to be part-time in this series. And then behind them we have Corey Day in the number 7, and we've got the 83 of Ivan Moody. And then behind them, we've got the 36 of Kaz Grala. And then beside him, we've got the 38 of Zane Smith, holding on to that last chase spot by 1 point over Johnny Sauter at this moment. And then behind him, we've got Grant Anfinger in the number 9. And then beside him, we've got Corey LaJoy, surprisingly in the top 10 early on. And then behind him, we've got Raja Karuth in the 71. And then beside him, we've got William Sawalich. Sawalich, he's been great so far this season. He is top 16 in the points, so we'll see if this momentum can continue. And then, of course, we've got last week's winner here, Brett Moffitt, driving the number 35. Let's see if his momentum can go to back-to-back races here. And then beside him, we've got Minnie Tyrell, the number 14 for Colleague. And then behind him, we've got Tony Breidiger in the 5. And beside her, we've got Haley Deegan in the 1. Both of them trying to have breakout seasons. I mean, Breidiger already got to a good start with a top 10 at Daytona, so we'll see if this momentum can continue. Behind them, we've got Mason Massey in the 81, and beside him, we've got Ryan Priest in the number 60. And then behind them is Stuart Friesen in the number 52 for the Halmar Friesen team. And then beside him, we've got Gio Ruggiero in the number 17 for Tricon Garage. And then behind them, we've got Brendan Queen or Butterbean in the number 12 for Colleague. And beside him is the number 28 of Johnny Gray. And then behind him, we've got Lane Riggs in the 34. And beside him is Tanner Gray in the number 15. And then behind them, we've got Cade Honeycutt in the number 11 for Tricon. And then beside him is Ross Kenseth, the son of Matt Kenseth, driving the number 6 for Roush. And then behind him, we've got the number 16 of Carson Ferguson. And then beside him is the number 91, that is Christian Eckes, trying to procure some of that magic back into existence. Behind them, we've got Ty Majeski in the number 98. Beside him, we've got the number 26 of Dawson Sutton. And then behind them, we've got Daniel Hemrick in the number 19 from McAnally. And then beside him is the number 97, once again fielded for this week. Jason Kitzmiller will be in that truck for this race as well. And then behind them, we've got Shane Gray in the number 82 Dollar General. And then beside him, we've got Jeb Burton in the number 99 for Roush. And then behind him, got Matt in the number 88 Menards Ford for Thorsport, and beside him is Andy Jankowiak, who I believe he pulled a sort of double duty today, running in real life and in this race. So plenty of seat time for the number 77, and then behind them we've got the number, I believe that's the 69 of, check notes here. Yes, that is, I believe, I am just double checking my notes here. Hopefully they're not blown away from the wind. Yes, the number 69. The Shift Right family, by the way, is probably the most impressive family I've seen here. Obviously, it can cause a little bit of confusion on my end, so I do apologize. That is Bobby Shiftright in number 69. Beside him, we've got Johnny Sauter in the number 50. And the Shiftrights didn't really qualify too well, so we have Clint Shiftright Jr. in the number 13 behind one of his relatives. And beside him is the number 18 of Tyler Ankrum. And in the final row, we've got Caleb Costner in the number 87. And starting in last, we've got the number 66 of Kevin Shiftright. He's close to a chase spot, but we'll see if that can hold up here as the drivers are about to exit pit road right here. Let's see how Let's see how chaotic Auto Club can get here, especially with these trucks. I mean, the truck drivers are not really known for driving in the best conditions, or at least these truck drivers, they are not known to have, they don't necessarily possess the amounts of big, huge skill that the ones at the S1R Cup series or the Orion series, like those series, they have higher skills and whatnot. These drivers, they have skill, but they need to refine it, adapt it. That's basically what this series is all about. Same with the Orion series, although the Orion series has slightly more skilled drivers. No offense to the people, the drivers of this series right here, but we'll see which one of them will take home the Sony 200 and which one of them will fall into consideration for chase eligibility here. As I look at the top 10 in the current standings as we speak right now, we have Brett Moffitt, who was the last winner. He is plus 50 over the entire field. He is at 50 points, and then it's a steep drop-off because after a certain point, here are the drivers currently in the chase as we speak right now. So Brett Moffitt, Gio Ruggiero, Jeb Burton, Butterbean, Clint Shiftwright Jr., Matt Crafton, Corey LaJoy, Tony Breidiger, Caden Honeycutt, and Zane Smith holding on to the last chase spot over Johnny Sauter, Kevin Shiftwright, and Carson Ferguson. However, only one race has happened, and some of these drivers are separated by 1 or 2 points. Everything could get blown wide open right here. Let's get it going here at Auto Club. As they dive it down into turn number 1, that is John Hunter Nemechek in the lead for Front Row Motorsports. Currently hanging on right now. Although I did notice during qualifying and some practice sessions that the high side might be the place to be here at Auto Club. So we'll see if the drivers can adapt to that high side as the race goes on. As here comes Wyatt Miller to the outside, as Corey Day's going to try to go on the inside, but a huge head of steam on the outside. Look at Wyatt Miller go straight to the lead. Diving it down onto the front straight right now. They're fanning out 3, 4, 5 wide even. But right now it is still Wyatt Miller going to lead lap 1 here at Auto Club. Oh man, yeah, they are 5 wide going into turn number 1. But it's Auto Club. This kind of racing kind of usually would produce results like that. Right now as Wyatt Miller continues to try to pull away from the rest of the field. He's got a bit of a gap right now over Timmy Hill, a part-time car in the 23 of Michael Poulsen. But right now Wyatt Miller showing why he is a sought-out-after talent. Like, he's 10 years old. The kid's going to be, like, amazing here in this division so far. So, if a 10-year-old can pull away from the entire... Well, actually, no. He's 11. If an 11-year-old can pull away from the entire field in this specific division... Oh, man. You have no idea what's going to come here next in this series right now. Right now, we got Bal for second. The 23 on the inside of Timmy Hill. The 23 going to slide up the racetrack. Michael Poulsen trying to catch Wyatt Miller there, the nephew of Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Why do we let an 11-year-old on the track again? Against against like a bunch of...
I don't know. It wasn't my decision to put him in fairness. As here comes Timmy Hill around the outside. He'll take the lead here at Auto Club.
You gotta have a chat with the officials, man. This is getting ridiculous.
As right now the 83, I believe that is Ivan Moody, on the back bumper of the 46 of Timmy Hill, trying to fight for the lead as Zane Smith now in contention as well. I mean, Front Row, they bring in a lot of good equipment here. If they can win at places like Daytona, they could certainly win at places here like Auto Club right now. Is right now the top 2 trying to pull away Ivan Moody in the 83 and Timmy Hill in the 46, both of them pulling away from the entire field here at Auto Club. As right now we got a huge battle for 4th right now between... That's actually 3 Front Row trucks. Corey Day, and that's Mini Tyrell there as well. As right now they're going 3, 4, heck, I could probably even see 5 wide there. That is for 4th, and maybe even 5th right now, and I think Corey Day's going to take advantage. But no, John Hunter Nemechek, the pole sitter, takes advantage of all those trucks and sails by a few of them. But right now it is still Timmy Hill in the lead here at Auto Club. It's right now Timmy Hill going down the back straightaway here at Auto Club, through those bumps and into turn number 3. As right now the field slowly spreading out here. Of course, this is the first non-super speedway race of the season, so this is where we could get a fair assess of what the majority of the teams are going to feel like here. So 23, I think, is losing a little bit of ground over here. And right now it is still the 46 of Timmy Hill out in front right now. The 83 Ivan Moody in second. And then we got Wyatt Miller in the 73 in third. Then we got John Hunter Nemechek in the top 5. And barely hanging on to the top 5 right now is a new player, Grant Enfinger for CR7 Motorsports. Just trying to hang on to the top. I thought I saw a truck in the wall back there, but I think they're fine. As right now, Grant Enfinger going. I don't think that's the line you want to take, Grant Enfinger. And right now, with Grant really not really having the line, that's going to take advantage for Corey Day to take that spot away as we are under caution. I believe that was, yeah, that's the 66 of Kevin Shiftwright. I believe in the wall, Andy Jane Kowiak. I don't think he got involved. Well, let's see what happened to the number 66 here as they entered turn number. Oh, wow. Okay, so they were 3 wide, and then he got into Kitzmiller and NJ Kowiak. Wow! On the wall, the 66 truck. With the actual... Oh, okay, so, that was definitely something. We're gonna take another view here, so... Oh, no, he just came down on Jason Kitzmiller, and wow, right up on the wall!
Shades of Ben Kennedy.
I'm sorry, but, sir, you're not Tony Stewart. You can't ride the wall like that. I mean, I've heard of riding the wall like smoke before, but man, that is not how you're supposed to do it.
Ben Kennedy.
As right now, caution is out on lap number 7. Of course, the only truck involved, well, there were 3 trucks involved. The 66 with heavy damage. I don't think the 77 or the 97 got too much damage. Andy Jane Kowiak and the 97 of Jason Kitzmiller both look fine as far as I'm concerned. As the first pit stops of the day for these truckers here. Let's see which one of them is going to butcher pit road, or at least their pit crews, they might. As right now they all come down pit road single file, all of them trying to find their pit boxes, trying to figure out where they're supposed to be, at least for their pit boxes. As right now, yep, I believe we are going to get some pit stops here. Yep, Timmy Hill into his box. As right now, I believe they're all going to take 4 tires, and I believe they're going to take some fresh fuel. Man, I just feel really, really bad for one of the Shiftwrights, because he kind of got screwed over. Because and the 46 wins the race up here, that's Timmy Hill, but I'm going to be fairly honest. I think the 66 kind of screwed himself, mostly because he came down, I believe, on the 97, and then when everything happened behind them, there was just nothing for Kevin Shiftwright to do, as I believe Andy Jane Kowiak, I think, just removed I think he removed parts of his spoiler from the truck. That's an interesting tactic, but not one that we haven't seen before. As right now, yeah, there's Timmy Hill. There's a bunch of them coming out of pit road. As right now, yep, all these trucks, they're all fine. Andy Jane Kowiak out of pit road, the 97 out of pit road. I believe they're just making sure that they're bringing out the hammers for that 66. They're trying to... Oh yeah, they're definitely trying to whack some parts out of it. Yeah, pull on the sheet metal. Yep, and he's good. He's going to come out of pit road. He's still in the race. Even though he rode the wall, he is definitely not out of this race, not by a long shot. So I believe they're going to get the one to go signal next time. Honestly, that 66 truck with a ballsy move there on like I believe it was like lap 4 when that happened. So yeah, really, really aggressive move over there. I wouldn't recommend this if you were like an actual racer, to be fair, but I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, please. As right now, Timmy Hill is currently still the leader. It'd be very funny if a part-time truck actually won this race. I'm not going to lie. And then we have Ivan Moody in second, Minnie Tyrell in third. Grant Enfinger moves his way up to the top 5 as Caden Honeycutt makes his first appearance inside the top 5 here in this race, followed by the 2 front row trucks of the number 4 and the number 38, John Hunter Nemechek and Zane Smith. Then you have Corey Day in 8th. I believe that is Gio Ruggiero in 9th. If he finishes like that, then he could take the points lead from Brett Moffitt or wherever Jeb Burton, Brendan Queen, Clint Shiftwright, Matt Crafton, Corey LaJoy, or Tony Bradiger are. Or if Caden Honeycutt finishes well enough, he could take the points lead, but wins pay like 50 points, so I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I mean, Brett Moffitt, he is currently hanging on in 18th right now, so he's doing all right, but he's not doing like phenomenal, as some people would say. Yep, and there goes the 66. He's going to catch up with the field momentarily. We're gonna go on board with him and see if we can get some driver radio from that incident.
Alright, I think I'm clear low, right?
No, you're not. And our truck is holy. Yeah, I don't think I was clear. I exist for a reason! You hired me for a reason, Kevin! What in the bleep are you doing? Oh wait, I hired you? Oh my.
It's
Oh,
cause he
very
has
frustrated.
it's cause he lost his eyes. The eyes that should be on his windshield. He lost it.
Okay, but yeah, nothing good coming out there for Kevin Shift right there in the number 66, as I believe we got the one to go signal. Yes, we will be going green this time. And obviously, this top 10 is very interesting. We have Timmy Hill, the 83 of Ivan Moody. We've got the 14 of Mini Tyrell. Then we got Brandon Finger, Caden Honeycutt, John Hunter Nemechek, Zane Smith, Corey Day, Gio Ruggiero, and Tony Breidiger, all inside the top 10 as of right now. So we're going to see what kind of restart this is going to be. And just a reminder, this is Auto Club. We can go like 5 wide here without wrecking, unlike Daytona, where if we go the slightest bit of 4 wide, everybody dies, no lives are spared, and you have one guy just out the catch fence like that. But thankfully, we're not at one of those tracks, at least not for a while. Schedule doesn't say that for the next race on the schedule. I believe next race on the schedule, if my math recalls correctly here, which I don't really have any sort of mathematical knowledge, so I don't know why I'm saying mathematical knowledge. Yeah, next race after this will be Las Vegas. So these trucks not only will have to deal with 5 wide racing this week, they're going to have to deal with gambling next week. Should be fairly interesting right here as the pace truck comes out on the pit road right now. And Timmy Hill in the number 46 will lead them back to the green flag, and back to the gas they go here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club. As right now, diving it down into turn number 1, the 83 is already looking for a move on the 46. I don't know if the inside is the best place to be, though, especially at Auto Club. He's probably going to get a huge run. Yep, the Ivan Moody with a huge run there. Is he going to come up and take the lead? Oh, he will. I'm actually kind of surprised. I usually would think with Auto Club on like, okay, maybe it's Auto Club on long runs I'm thinking of, but on the restart, huge move on the inside. Great move there. And Ivan Moody to the lead. He is currently 18th in the points as of right now, but if he wins, he could vault himself into a chase spot before long. As right now, Timmy Hill trying to take the lead right back as they're nearly 3 wide. Granite Fingers losing every single spot there on the bottom. Side by side for third, though. That is Mini Tyrell and Caden Honeycutt going at it as Mini Tyrell takes that spot. And how about Corey Day in the 7? Rocketing his way past the 11 of Caden Honeycutt. He's going to make himself known, and that's going to be for 4th. As right now, huge battle approaching on the back straightaway here. Timmy Hill now trying to get on the inside the 83, but this is not really a friendly place to the inside lane. Like, the outside lane, I think, is going to be far superior here, as right now, yeah, Caden Honeycutt went to the outside of his teammate there. That was on the outside. Yeah, like, the outside is going to be way better here than the inside lane, which is why, this is why I question some people going on the inside, especially what Ivan Moody did on the restart. But fantastic move by him. He held the lead as a result of that, as right now Timmy Hill and Mini Tyrell are both catching up to him dramatically. I think Mini Tyrell is going to try around the outside this time, which is what normally every single driver here would be striving for, going around the outside at Auto Club. Corey Day is going on the inside right there. I don't know if that's going to be smart yet. He's losing a bit of ground thanks to that. Oh, 3 wide. Here comes Mini Tyrell through the middle, as right now the 66 is back on pit road. I think the repairs that they made weren't really enough. WorldCAR told them to come back down pit road and make even more repairs or something like that. But as of right now, it is still Timmy Hill with the lead here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club as Caden Honeycutt working his way up through the field. Ivan Moody cuts off Mini Tyrell there. Caden Honeycutt and Timmy Hill are both on the inside. This is going to leave a round of momentum around the outside. It's going to be filled right now by the 83 of Ivan Moody as of right now, but Timmy Hill's so far out in front right now. And he's doing everything he can. I mean, technically... Oh, yeah, that's right. The bushwhacking version of trucks is tailgating. So Timmy Hill right now is engaging in tailgating. And right now, all he's doing is just making sure that the field does not pass him. This is good practice, I would say, if you're in the WorldCAR S1R Cup series and want to get some much-needed experience here. But right now, Timmy Hill just whipping the entire field as of right now, as we are on lap 15 out of 62. Down the back straightaway here once again. 46 truck just making sure to To be precise and concise as of right now, is Finger around the outside of the 17 of Gio Ruggiero. And that's for the second position right now. And this is something that the entire field doesn't want to see this guy's face again. But he's working his way up through the field. He could be a force to be reckoned with, as he's going to try to go to the inside of Caden Honeycutt. Brent Moffitt, once again, on the charge here at Auto Club. And if he can make his way up here, he could be a force to be reckoned with. And the entire field knows that if he takes the lead, like, he's going to be an unstoppable force. Like, Daytona, it's a super speedway. There's not really a test of skill there, but at tracks like Auto Club and Vegas coming up, yeah, those are real tests of skill. And if Brett Moffitt is going to pass literally everybody here to get second, yeah, then as for, at least for the full-timers, it might be a little bit, I wouldn't say over, but it will get significantly more difficult as the race goes on. Gio Ruggiero around the outside of, yeah, that is Wyatt Miller there. Yeah, he's trying to get on the back bumper of Timmy Hill, trying to pass him for the lead now. Gio Ruggiero, who is actually second in points, he's hunting down Timmy Hill for the lead as they head to turn number 3 and 4. And as we head to turn number 3 and 4, I did accidentally not go silent on lap number 8 in honor of Kyle Busch. However, he also drove the number 18 car for the majority of his time in IRL, so we're going to go silent on lap number 18. And we have a new leader here at Auto Club as they go 4 wide for second. That is Gio Ruggiero, who's second in points, but first in points is heading with a full head of steam there in that number 35 FR8 Auctions Ford. And that is Brett Moffitt rocketing his way back to the lead. For the first time since Daytona here at Auto Club, could he put on a dominant performance and maybe etch out his second win of the season and maybe sweep Daytona. If he can do back-to-back, then the entire field, honestly, they might need to amp up their game, considering Brett Moffitt, he is a generational, well, I wouldn't really add the word generational talent right here, but if he does go back-to-back, then we can actually call him a generational talent, as right now he hangs on in 1 and 2. As right now the battle for second is looking a little bit more murkier. But Gio Ruggiero is still hanging on incredibly enough for the time being. I'm actually quite impressed with Gio Ruggiero. I mean, second at Daytona. Here he's running second. He's going to try to run down Brett Moffitt for the lead. But Brett Moffitt, man, I don't know what they put in his nitrous engine or whatever, but yeah, they probably did actually put nitrous in his engine or whatever. But as of right now, as they come out of 4, it is still clearly Brett Moffitt as the class of the field. Timmy Hill trying to make his way back up. Once again, 4 wide. That is for the, let me see here. That is actually for the 3rd position. Actually, no, for the 4th position. We had the battle for 2nd position. There's so many battles going on right now. We can't even keep track of who's in what positions right now. I think Mason Massey is now up to 2nd. So great run there for the number 81 Brunt Chevy of Mason Massey. As right now, Brett Moffitt continues to pull away and continues to be the class of the field here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club. The real question is, can anybody catch him? We'll see here. As right now, there's still a side-by-side battle for what I presume is the 2nd to 3rd position. Gio Ruggiero, Ivan Moody, and Wyatt Miller going at it. And right now, Ivan Moody with the advantage. But here comes Ross Kenseth in the 6th car. Trying to do the same stuff that his father, Matt Kenseth, did. As Ross Kenseth goes around the outside here. I mean, he's a little bit like his dad, Matt Kenseth. You never really know when he's gonna strike, and if he does try to strike, it's going to be effective. As right now, as I say that, he's gonna lose a little bit of ground right here. Is Finger? Oh, it was really close to the inside of Gio Ruggiero there. Man, that could have been bad. As right now, Brett Moffitt continuing his dominance, continuing to try to pull away from the field at Auto Club. We got Mason Massey in second, Ivan Moody currently in third for now. But here comes Ross Kenseth again. Man, the next generation of World Car drivers is really showing their stuff today. As right now, down the back straight once again, look at that 6 truck go. Oh my goodness gracious, that number 6 truck is on rails. Gio Ruggiero around the outside for that other spot right there that Ivan Moody's about to lose. Yeah, this is for third. Ivan Moody's about to lose like fourth, maybe even fifth as right now Wyatt Miller trying to get to that inside lane there. As they go 4 wide once again. Michael Poulsen made it 4 wide that time. And he's going to try to take advantage for SBK Racing. But Wyatt Miller's going to take advantage once again. And he's going to hold on to that spot for as long as he can. As Brett Moffitt continues his dominance here at Auto Club. I am not going to lie. In the first couple of races of the season, I did not expect Brett Moffitt to be as strong as he did. I mean, I'm not going to lie. There was probably a slight mistake when nobody put him in the field in Season 1. I don't recall him making a start in Season 1 at the very least. But right now, Brett Moffitt showing why he was a can't-miss talent back in the day. As right now, he continues to lead here at Auto Club over Mason Massey, Ross Kenseth, and now Shane Gray making his way up inside the top 5. As right now, he battles along some of the youngsters, including Wyatt Miller, Michael Poulsen. Wyatt Miller around the outside of him. For, I believe that is 4th. He's going to try to hang on over Michael Poulsen for the moment. As right now we've got Mini Tyrell back there. I think he's trying to hunt him down. As right now these two are side by side for, I believe that is the 4th position. Now he's going to try to get to 3rd. Right now is Wyatt Miller trying to get to the inside of Ross Kenseth. This is the future of World Car Racing right here. We're just starting to see these guys. As right now the 73 and the 6 very far apart on the front straightaway, but both of them trying to get as much momentum as they can entering turn number 1. One on the inside, one on the outside. As right now Ross Kenseth trying to do whatever he can to hang on, as Wyatt Miller is going to take advantage, and he's going to take 3rd for the moment, as Brett Moffitt is like, I'm not even sure if you can call him gone at this point, because that is probably the most gone I have ever seen a driver here, especially at at least a groove racetrack like this one, where you can choose which lane you want to go in. One lane's going to work, one lane won't, and one lane's going to completely screw you over. But specifically at this track, any lane, no matter what it is, can either be always the right decision or the worst decision anyone has ever made in their entire life. As right now we go through the field. Oh man, honestly that sucks. Both William Sawalich and the 13 are both. Yep, that is Clint Shiftwright Jr. One was technically a chase driver, and now he's out of the race. That is actually kind of sad. Ah, man, I'd hate to be that guy that owns the number 13 truck right about now. And Sawalich. Sawalich was doing good, too. Man. Ugh. That really sucks, as Brett Moffitt coming out of turn number 4 right about now to the start-finish line. He's going to lead yet another lap here. I'm pretty sure the whole field is going to get tired of the whole Brett Moffitt thing real quickly. So we're going to focus on the battle for 3rd here. There's right now Michael Poulsen hanging on against Shane Gray in the 82 truck. They're both trying to, I think, nearly dive bomb each other. And they both have caught up to Mason Massey. Who, great effort for Mason Massey there, I must say. Trying to hold off one Pinnacle truck and one SBK truck, but right now he has a lot to deal with right now going into turn number 3 and 4. As right now he's going to get under attack from Shane Gray, going to the outside of Mason Massey for that position. As they go down the front straightaway here side by side. This is what Brett Moffitt's going to like to see here in a couple of laps. If they don't stop, Brett Moffitt's going to have like a 3, 4, hell, even a 5-second lead, but as of right now, these two are just fighting it out for the 2nd position, and Mason Massey continues to hang on for the moment as Brett Moffitt trying to be, I guess, akin to Kyle Larson or Jeff Gordon here. As right now he's trying to pull up. He's trying to say, hey, I'm the class of the field every week. If you want to win one of these World Car Craftsman Truck Series races, you gotta come through me first. And Brett Moffitt is taking that position to a T right now. Is right now these two are still like Shane Gray's not going away anytime soon. He is still trying to battle Mason Massey there. They're still locked into a battle for that spot. And man, oh man, if it's not entertaining, I don't know what is. But right now, I think Mason Massey, did he cut into the gap with Brett Moffitt here? Oh, he did. Mason Massey actually cut into a little bit of the gap with Brett Moffitt. But right now, it is still Brett Moffitt's race to lose. As we are about to reach the halfway point in this race, Brett Moffitt obviously starting to turn into a certain dominating driver right here, trying to dominate these races. As right now, Mason Massey, he's closing in on him quickly. Holy, I didn't expect him to close in that quickly. Oh, he's only 5/10 off. Whoa, where did this speed come from for the 81? Mason Massey right there on Brett Moffitt. I think he's the only one to contend with Brett Moffitt since he took the lead there. And right now the field going extremely, I think they're going, yeah, they're spreading out big time. There's going to be like a lot of things going on in the field right now. As I believe these guys are coming down pit road, the 35 and the 81, both going to head down pit road this time. Let's see who will stay out here to take the lead. And that's going to be Wyatt Miller in the 73. I mean, I'm not really that concerned with Wyatt Miller and his obviously raw talent, but if the kid's that young, I don't know what he's going to do for pit stops, as I believe we've reached the halfway point of this race. Like, no offense to whoever owns Junior Motorsports or had the idea of putting him there, but, like, I don't think he's prepared at all for this specific series. I mean, in fairness and credit, he is running near where Dale Earnhardt Jr. would most likely be in his position. But Dale Jr.'s not in the truck series. He's in the WorldCAR Center Cup series. As right now, Wyatt Miller is going to head down pit road here. It's going to leave the lead to the number 23 of Michael Poulsen. He'll take the lead here as we are past the halfway point here at Auto Club. As right now, the number 23 truck trying to hang on for the moment. You could tell how good that Brett Moffitt is because I think Brett Moffitt just came out of pit road. Oh, and caution is out. That's going to screw up everything. Oh, and Corey Day, what happened? Oh, man. Yeah, engine trouble in a race like this usually means something bad happened to the driver here. So let's see what brought out the caution here. Oh, man. So as you can see right here, Jason Kitzmiller, I think, was trying to head down pit road. Oh, into the Corey Day truck. And then, oh, yeah, Matt Crafton got involved in that, spun out. No way for him to avoid it at the very least. I think they're all fine. Actually, no, they're not all fine. The only one I would say that walked away from that scot-free was probably both Matt Crafton and the 97. Though I think that was more caused by Butterbean coming up in the traffic. So, man, that puts... Oh, and is that Raja Caruth? Oh, no, the Spire trucks are both... Man... Yeah, no, that was a blown motor for Raja Caruth. I can forgive Corey Day because Corey Day got involved in a wreck, but Raja Caruth, man. I feel bad for Jeff Dickerson, all of Spire Motorsports, having to deal with 2 DNFs now. Yeah, he's done. He is definitely done. And this is going to shuffle up the field because we were in the middle of pit stops, and that's going to put a ton of people on the lead lap. A bunch of cars are probably going to be at or near a lap down. So we're going to see how it's going to stack up here. As right now, oh, only 4 trucks a lap down. Lane Riggs, Ty Majeski, Kevin Shiftwright, and Haley Deegan. Just those 4, all 1 lap down. I would have thought there would have been a lot more with, well, green flag pit stops and everything kind of messing up the sequence a little bit. Not saying that it can't, messing up the sequence can't really... will put everyone a lap down. I just think that it might, and it does a lot, but as of right now, it ain't looking too good for certain drivers here. As right now, the field heading around turn number 3 and 4, as 2 of the Spire trucks done for the day. Thank goodness there's not really a third. Oh no, there is a third Spire truck in it. Oh, he already got involved in the wreck. Oh dear. Jonah Nemechek coming out of pit road. Yeah, where's the third Spire truck? It is currently... Oh, 32nd. Yeah, no. As right now, all these trucks are here trying to at least get back together. The leader here will be the 23 of Michael Poulsen, but he is... Oh no, the leader actually is Wyatt Miller in the 73. So even during all these pit stops, it's still the nephew of Dale Earnhardt Jr. actually managing to hold on to the lead for the moment. Hey, props to him, I guess, but like, man. As right now the field slowly getting together. There's John Nemechek in the 4. He's just trying to catch up with all those other cars, all those other trucks and trying to get together and whatnot. Oh, and Timmy Hill is now a lap down. Both Haley Deegan and Ty Majeski are back on the lead lap. If you were the owner of the 66 and the 46, I'd feel super bad for you because, honestly, that's actually the worst way to... that is the worst way to find out your trucks are not really running where they're supposed to be. As someone who owns like a couple of truck series teams here, I can attest to that. As right now the field heading around turn 3 and 4, I believe they're gonna get the one to go signal here. As right now, let's take a look. I'm gonna take a look at the points again, see how that shuffles up a lot of them. As right now I'm looking at the top 21 in the points. Yeah, Raja Karuth was 20th in points heading into this race, and now he's gonna fall out of the chase picture as a result of this. Corey Day was nowhere near, so he's fine. William Sawalich, on the other hand, he was 16th in points heading into this race, and he, wow, had an abysmal race. Clint Shiftwright Jr. is the one I feel the most bad for, because he started in 5th. Well, 5th in points. He didn't start 5th in the race. He is, at the moment, 5th in points, but that's going to dramatically change by the time the race ends, because, well, he's going to be knocked out of the chase and whatnot. And then, of course, we have... Let me see right here. Some guys out here that are probably going to come out of this looking smell like a rose. Mason Massey's not up here. The only one that I could see coming out of here with the most dominant truck of the day, that is Brett Moffitt right there. And of course, with the pull pit stop cycle, that screws up like everyone else's plans. That might have screwed up Brett Moffitt's plans too, but we'll see right here as the race is going to trudge along here in some sort of zombified form. As you can see, the 66, 34, and 46 all painfully lapped down. I think they removed the hood of the 46. I think they might have run into someone under caution, and that's why that happened. But this restart is going to be amazing right here. As right now, we have the top 10 of being Wyatt Miller, Mason Massey, Brett Moffitt, Shane Gray, Ross Kenseth, Gio Ruggiero, Minnie Tyrell, Dawson Sutton making his way up inside the top 10 for the first time all day. All right. And then we have the 50, Johnny Sauter making his way up here. Oh, okay. And then we have Carson Ferguson. Okay, 2 Rams in the top 10. This is something that they couldn't pull off in real life at the moment, but they might be able to relatively soon. Carson Ferguson doing pretty good so far as he's currently in the top 10. As the field rounds out turn 3 and 4, I would like to remind some of the viewers here that some of these trucks on the outside are technically on the lead lap, but they're all about to fall a lap down. Back to the gas they go! Yeah, they're all about to fall 1 lap down right here, but that's not the leader. The leader at this point is all the way back here in Wyatt Miller in the number 73 truck as they are green here at Auto Club. Let's see what all this lap traffic is going to do here. Here comes Shane Gray out of nowhere, well on the inside, going to take the lead away here at Auto Club as they go down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway here at Auto Club. I think he was the only one that got the message to pass everybody. Oh, and I think Ross Kenseth got that message too. But they're going to be passed around the outside here if they're not that careful. Oh, Shane Gray, I think, got himself into a precarious situation here as they go down the front straightaway. Once again, 4 wide for the lead lap trucks. Oh my. Because right now Shane Gray having to hold off Wyatt Miller, Ross Kenseth, the young talents of the WorldCAR Truck Series. Just so that they could see what they could do here. Yeah, there's a bunch of trucks that are going to go a lap down after this. I'll bet like all of them are probably going to get 1 lap down by the end of this. Or unless if one of them accidentally misses a shift and screws up. Because right now Wyatt Miller backs out, interestingly enough, but provides an opportunity for Ross Kenseth. Ross Kenseth closing in on the leader. Trying to get around the outside of Shane Gray. As right now Wyatt Miller trying to go to the inside there. As Ross Kenseth, he knows how much the outside affects here at Auto Club. So we'll see what he can do here in the turn number 1. He's going to lose a little bit of ground. I mean, he's going to get some help from the 36, which is another Ford-affiliated teammate of his, as they go down the back straightaway here. It is all Shane Gray, but around the outside is Ross Kenseth, and Ross Kenseth, thanks to the outside momentum, is going to take the lead here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club. The young shining talent, the 6 of Ross Kenseth, showing why he should have been proven as a can't-miss talent early on. He's looking to have the next step in his career, and he's trying to prove it right now here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club in the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series. He's trying to get around Corey LaJoie there, as right now he's getting hounded by Haley Deegan and that lapped truck in the 66 of Kevin Shift right there. And if the lap trucks... Oh wait, no, I think he's getting saved by the lap trucks. Yeah, they're not blocking him into place or anything. They're actually being nice to him. Huh. It seems like all the trucks are being nice to him are Fords. Actually, I don't think. Wait, is the 60? Oh yeah, the 66 is a Ford. Huh. So it is just a manufacturer thing. Okay, I see how it is. As they end the turn number 1, Ross Kenseth currently in the lead now, thanks to the help of lap trucks. Can he get his first WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series win? And his first WorldCAR win in general here at Auto Club, as right now he hangs on the back straightaway, on the back bumper of both the 18 and the 34. It's going to get passed by the number 10, or is he going to steal with the outside? I think he let the 18 truck go, as he's going to try the outside line here. Whoa, so close into the wall. Wow, he's going to try to run the outside momentum here. And yeah, he's going to try to get around the 34 of Lane Riggs there. That front row truck, as right now he's trying to use the high side to his advantage and not his detriment here. As right now he's ahead by like 1.2 seconds so far over Wyatt Miller, over Gio Ruggiero. He's doing really good so far. Christian Eckes making his way inside the top 10 for the first time all day. As right now Ross Kenseth has been putting some quick laps down here. Let me check who the fastest laps are so far. Oh, fastest lap so far belongs to Caleb Costner. That sucks, because he probably is in the back right about now. Ross Kenseth is the 21st fastest truck, at least so far in this race, which makes sense, because in the point standings, he's 21st. So, honestly, he's probably pulling a pseudo Joey Logano strategy right here, but we'll see if Ross Kenseth can do what his dad does and win here, especially at Auto Club. His dad has won at Auto Club before, so we'll see what Ross Kenseth is capable of as he heads into turn number 3 and 4. He still is using the outside momentum to his advantage. He's not going to... Oh, he is going to try to pass Tyler Ankrum around the outside. Wow. Great move there. Oh, is all this lap truck commotion being a bit of a distraction right now? I'm seeing on the ticker over there that Wyatt Miller is closed in significantly. So right now the 6 truck is side by side with the 10. Yep, there's Wyatt Miller right there. Closing in on the 6 of Ross Kenseth here. As right now I think they all fell back with the low side at Auto Club, as I think Ross chose the high side there. Yeah, Ross Kenseth definitely doing an amazing job here. As right now Ross Kenseth has to hold on for another 20-something or so laps. Actually, no. It'd be 18 or 17 laps to go here at Auto Club, as right now Ross Kenseth doing an amazing job, showing why he has tons of talent, tons of potential, and potentially there are some WorldCAR teams out there next season that could possibly promote him. Because Roush, they're good right now, but we have heard in recent weeks how some of the Brad Keselowski, how John Henry of the Fenway Sports Group, like those people, they're fine as of right now to keep Roush, Fenway, Roush, Keselowski, but there's possible talk of a possible merger between the two, and Roush could come back to normal. And if so, that could, and with a whole changing of seats and everything, there's been some speculation surrounding that number 17 Ford, currently being driven by James Bush in the WorldCAR S1R Cup Series. There's possible speculation that maybe Ross Kenseth could take over the seat, but like I said, I am just the messenger. I am not the one that's actively activating these stories as we speak right now, as Ross Kenseth continues to lead here at Auto Club, down the back straightaway and into turn number 3, as I believe, that's Vinny Tyrrell now taking over second from Wyatt Miller, As right now, Ross Kenseth trying to hang on for the heck of it. Yeah, he was like 6/10 back the last time by. Let's see how far back he is this time by. Oh yeah, he's definitely far. Ross Kenseth has definitely grown a gap between him and his competitors right now. I mean, he's doing like what his dad would do in the WorldCAR S1R Cup series, probably. Like, I mean, even in real life, like Matt Kenseth, he would do this. In real life, he has wins here. Ross Kenseth is trying to add that name to the bucket list. And as we see back here, this is going to take a while because Mini Tyrell is currently involved in lap traffic. And right now, this is the battle for third. We got one lap truck involved in Haley Deegan. And then we have Gio Ruggiero, Shane Gray, and Wyatt Miller all going at it right here. And then we have Christian Eckes back doing whatever they can to get up as much spots as possible, as I believe they're gaining on Mini Tyrell. But in the meantime, they got a lot of competition with that number 6 truck running the helms of the whole ship. They are just trying to put their name in the history books. They are trying their very best to stay afloat right now. And right now, that 6 truck, Ross Kenseth, has really put it on here in the closing laps at Auto Club here in the Sony 200 in the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series. As right now, that truck right now looking very sporty right now, heading into turn number 3 and 4. As right now, we got a huge battle happening back here. Whoa! Really close for Wyatt Miller in the number 73. That could have been a wreck there. But thankfully, the race stays green as of right now. Wyatt Miller to the inside. That's once again for second. Trying to split the lap truck and Mini Tyrell. This is for second. Up, and the low side for some reason is good in turn number 1. Okay, I see how it is. Or at least that might be what he's saying on the radio. I'm not his radio here, but possibly something going on right there with that 73 truck in the next couple of laps. Also interesting how a bunch of front row Fords are probably gonna try to help that number 6 truck potentially win. Interesting. Is right now coming down towards the front straightaway right here. There are now no more lap trucks between Ross Kenseth and Mini Tyrell, who's taken over second. As right now heading into turn number 1, Ross Kenseth still in the lead, but for how long? As he works his way down the back straightaway here at Auto Club. Still having to deal with... Okay, I was going to say there was no lap trucks in between, but there might be one in the form of Kaz Rala. As right now, Mini Tyrell's probably going, come on! As right now, Ross Kenseth, he's loving this. He's loving this. And by the way, for those of you non-NASCAR fans that don't know what I'm talking about, basically when lap truck go in front of lead lap truck, that cause interference. And when that cause interference, that cause no good thing for the truck on the lead lap at the moment. So right now, Ross Kenseth is benefiting from not 1 but 2 lap trucks, as I believe he put the number 18, I believe a lap down, or is it 2? Oh no, it's just 1 lap down as of right now. He's about to lap Ty Majeski. Try saying that with a straight face. As right now coming out around 3 and 4 once again. That number 6 truck looking extremely good. As right now Mini Tyrell and Wyatt Miller locked into a battle for second. Shane Gray and Gio Ruggiero have to deal with this. And so does Dawson Sutton. Dawson Sutton, remember, he's also technically part of the quote-unquote future. And by the way, I don't know why I put it in quotes. It is the future, but like, if he could prove himself, then he could be legitimately part of this extremely well-talented future of WorldCAR. As right now they all go down the back straightaway here. Ross Kenseth is doing what his dad would do, and that's putting some he's putting some domination here. Yeah, that's something that the rest of the field doesn't really want to see. It's like domination and whatnot. That's the one thing they don't really like to see here. I mean, I mentioned Brett Moffitt's name earlier when it came to domination. He dominated the early half of this race, and when Wyatt Miller when Mason Massey and a lot of our trucks caught him, I thought there was no way that like anything could happen. Then green flag pit stops happened. We had a wreck, forcing a yellow, and thus Ross Kenseth took advantage, and now he's in the perfect situation as of right now. Hopefully Ross Kenseth can hang on, as we are like 10 laps to go at Auto Club. We're coming to 9 laps to go in the Sony 200 at Auto Club, as right now Ross Kenseth looking very sturdy, looking very strong here as we head on the 9 laps to go at Auto Club. An interesting point right here is that if anything were to happen to Ross Kenseth currently in the lead, the guy in second would be Vinny Tyrell, who hasn't had a great season so far. I mean, it's only been one race, but his Daytona race kind of went off the rails. He is below the top 21 in points. He needs a good run like this for him to suffice, like, staying above these cut lines and whatnot. Gio Ruggiero, who's currently second in points, he could take the points lead after this race. I am not going to predict anything straight up, but he could. Oh, caution is out! Oh, and Ross Kenseth's race might have just turned upside down here as the yellow lights have come on. Caution is out here at Auto Club. I think it might have been this driver here. Let's see. Let's see what happened here to bring out a caution. Oh, he spun out. Let's see what happened here. Oh, he came up into the 50 of Johnny Sauter, right into Andy Jankowiak. And yeah, that's the...
Today is not a good day to be a shift right.
True. The entire shift right family is having a slight disaster class right now as the caution comes out. This could open up a few doors, and this could close up some others. Ross Kenseth, his race turned upside down in the blink of an eye, just like that, and a bunch of lap trucks right there benefiting in Ross Kenseth. It could blow wide open. But we'll see right here. This could be a golden opportunity for Mini Tyrell. This could be a golden opportunity for Gio Ruggiero. Like I said, he's second in points coming into this race. What's to say he doesn't win this race and extend like a points lead or something, and it does better than Brett Moffitt even in the points. I mean, Brett Moffitt currently has 50 points, but wins pay 50 points. But if Gio Ruggiero were to gain that points, things would be really, really good for him right now. As right now, these trucks on pit road, they're going to take 4 tires. They're going to take fresh fuel. As let me see right here. These trucks are all a lap down or so. Yep, they're all a lap down. And that puts the 69 out of the race. Ouch, that sucks for Bobby Shiftright. He was running really good early on. As right now, the battle off pit road, it is going to be Ross Kenseth winning the race off pit road. His chances of winning the race have just gotten higher. And as of right now, as I go down the back straightaway here, there's a lot of trucks heading out of pit road. I believe they're going to get the 1 to go signal this time, if it's good for them at least. Man, I feel really, really bad for that 69 of Bobby Shiftright. He had everything going for him in qualifying, and then he went and made contact with the 50 truck, and then his race kind of just tumbled from there. Honestly, sucks for him, but what can you do? Because right now these lap trucks coming down pit road, I think they're doing the same thing. It's going to put, like I said, Ross Kenseth in the catbird seat. He has a lot of opportunity right in front of him. And I have no idea about anything with Matt Kenseth restart statistics, but I would imagine that in the modern age of racing, Matt Kenseth doesn't really have a great restart advantage, or at least none that I know of. I could be completely wrong. As right now, yep, we're getting the 2 to go signal here. As right now, these trucks heading around turn number 1 and 2 as these lap trucks just taking quick gamble on tires and fuel. And these trucks on the lead lap, man, some of them could mess up Ross Kenseth's day. I mean, hey, you've got Mini Tyrell in second. You've got Gio Ruggiero, who could take the points lead. You've got Shane Gray. You've got Christian Eckes. You could have Wyatt Miller, Tony Breidiger. You could even have Dawson Sutton here. Or even Ivan Moody, or Grandin Figure, or even the 50 of Johnny Sauter, or Carson Ferguson, Kane Honeycutt, John Nemechek. Every single one of these trucks technically has a chance to win, but it's not over until that white flag or checkered flag drops. And the race isn't usually over until then. So, all these trucks gotta do is prepare for the inevitable. All these trucks gotta do is make sure that they're all fine, all clean, all dandy. And they're gonna have an amazing restart here. An amazing late race restart here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club. Anything could wildly impact the days of these drivers here, the days of these trucks here, the days of everybody. And Ross Kenseth, when he saw that caution, he probably said a few things on the radio. Let's take a listen on the radio of the number 6. Alright, we're running really good, we're running really good. Caution's out, caution's out. For what? Uh, Bobby Schiffrite just wrecked. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Those people can't even drive worth a bleep! Oh man, so Ross Kenseth was not happy with that caution. As they get the one to go signal here, I believe they're gonna have a 3-lap dash to the finish, if I recall. No, 4-lap dash. It's going to be a 4-lap dash to the finish. So we'll see if Ross Kenseth can go on to win this race, or Mini Tyrell, or Gio Ruggiero, or Shane Gray, or Christian Eckes, or Wyatt Miller, or Tony Breidiger, or Dawson Sutton, or Ivan Moody, or Grant Finger, or anybody in the top 10 for that matter. And by the way, I think I just listed the entire top 10 already. So as they go down the back straightaway here, all these trucks on the lead lap. Well, some of them a lap down, but some of them not. Oh man, and Zane Smith done for the day too. That actually really sucks for him. He was having quite the day beforehand. But man, the front row trucks seem to be peaking way too soon already. That actually really sucks for Zane Smith, because he was looking very, very good, especially for this race. As the field rounds turn number 3 and 4, the crowd is going to be on their feet. A late race restart to end it off here. The Sony 200 at Auto Club. This could be the race. This has to be the... Ross Kenseth has to have the best drive of his life right here. He has to hold off everybody. I feel really, really bad for him. The win probably taken away just like that in the heat of the moment. Man. If only we have got Matt Kenseth here. He's cheering on his driver, but it's not going to be the same right here as the field gets ready once again. 4 laps to go at Auto Club. Back to the gas they go. As right now, the field with a completely even restart. Mini Tyrell, what does he do in turn number 1? Ross Kenseth slowly trying to pull away again, and the rest of the field is going, no, we don't want this. We don't want to deal with this again. Down the back straightaway at Auto Club. And so far, so good for Ross Kenseth. He is pulling away like he has done in the previous long run. He has had, but the difference between then and then is he had lap trucks all over him, defending for him. But now he has to deal with guys like Mini Tyrell, guys like Gio Ruggiero, guys like Dawson Sutton. Where did he come from? 3 laps to go.
Big Tyrell.
As right now, the 6th truck, Ross Kenseth, trying to do something that his father could. Win a race at Auto Club, trying to hold off Gio Ruggiero, trying to hold off Mini Tyrell. Here comes Gio Ruggiero around the outside. And for the lead, down the back straightaway, side by side, it's Tricon versus Roush. Ross Kenseth, will he give this up, or is he going to take the fight right to him? He is, trying to take to the inside, side by side for the lead as they head into 3. Ross Kenseth, Gio Ruggiero, drag race down the front straightaway here, coming to 2 laps to go at Auto Club.
Purple.
Ross Kenseth taking...
What?
True. Ross Kenseth trying to hang on for the moment. He's got Gio Ruggiero around the outside. These two are not going away from each other anytime soon. Ross Kenseth with the advantage. Now Gio Ruggiero with the advantage. These two trying to take advantage of each other. Man, and that drops Ross Kenseth all the way down back there in the running order. That sucks.
Ross just kind of like let off a lot in that second corner.
As they're around turn number 3 and 4, Shane Gray trying to get a run on Gio Ruggiero as they come to the white flag. No one has a huge run on Gio Ruggiero quite yet. Can Gio Ruggiero hold him off? White flag, 1 lap to go in the Sony 200 at Auto Club. Can Ruggiero hang on, or can Shane Gray get one? Through 1 and 2.
I don't think...
Gio Ruggiero trying to hang on.
I don't think he has enough time.
As they go down the back straightaway here at Auto Club. The 17 truck trying to pull away here.
Yeah, there's not enough time.
No one has anything for the 17 of Gio Ruggiero. Last week it was Brett Moffitt. It was Brett Moffitt's time to shine. Gio Ruggiero was right there, so close. Heartbreak for Gio Ruggiero. Here comes Shane Gray on the bottom. But he's not going to let heartbreak take him this time. He is no longer the bridesmaid. He is the bride. Gio Ruggiero wins the Sony 200 at Auto Club. Great race for Gio Ruggiero and that 17 team. Heartbreak for Ross Kenseth in the closing laps. He doesn't even get a top 10.
Oh my God, he drove so hard. I think it was a mechanical problem on that 6. Now that I think about it, because he just started to like.
Oh yeah,
that second corner, he just dropped so much.
He went from first to 28th in like a full restart there. That was impressive for him to hang on as long as he could. But honestly, props to Gio for getting the win.
That had to be a mechanical issue. Or some.
So Gio Ruggiero takes home the win here in the Sony 200 at Auto Club. Great finish all around. And of course, we got the solid top 10s here for Ivan Moody. Actually, no, not Ivan Moody. That's Shane Gray in second. Sorry. And then we got Minnie Tyrell in third. Dawson Sun with a solid top 5. Solid top 5 for Tony Bradgard, too. How about that? And then we have the 73 Wyatt Miller. Stuart Friesen with a top 10. How about him? Grant Enfinger. We got the 23 of Michael Polson with a top 10. And Johnny Sauter, last driver in the top 10 here. Great run for him as we take a look at this top 20 right here. We've got the 16 of Carson Ferguson. The 91 of... the 91 of Christian Eckes. Then we got the 15 of Tanner Gray. Then John Nemechek. The 83 of Ivan Moody. There he finished. And then we got Daniel Hemrick, Caden Honeycutt. And then you got in 18th, that is Jeb Burton. We got the 60 of Ryan Priest. And then in 20th, Butterbean. In 21st, Kitzmiller. Then Ankrum, LaJoy, Crafton, Massey, Costner, Kenseth, Heartbreaker, Brett Moffitt. And then you have the people a lap down and further. You've got the 34 of Lane Riggs, the 98 of Ty Majeski. And then you've got Andy Jankowiak, Timmy Hill, Haley Deegan, Kevin Shiftwright. And then you've got the 28 of Johnny Gray, the 36 of Kaz Gralla. And then on 37th on down are all DNFs. Heartbreakers for guys like Zane Smith, Bobby Shiftwright, Corey Day, Raja Caruth, and of course the last 2 of William Sawalage and the 13 of Clint Shiftwright Jr. Heartbreaker for those guys, but amazing results for Gio Ruggiero. He packed his second place finish at Daytona with a first at Auto Club. Nothing more you can say. Gio Ruggiero has turned up the Jets to 11, and if the WorldCAR Cup Series team owners, WorldCAR Cinar Cup Series team owners could see this, that Gio Ruggiero could be a hot prospect. Could be probably the best prospect that WorldCAR has ever seen in quite a long time. But for now, final thoughts. Honestly, this race was really, really good. Everyone phenomenal. Ross Kent is so close. Heartbreaker for him. I feel really, really bad for him. But Gio Ruggiero ultimately gets it done at the end. I'd like to thank C Sports and C Media for covering this race once again, as they have done all season. Well, they do all season long, so props to them. And we'll see you guys for the next race, which will be at Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the world. Things could get interesting here. Can Gio Ruggiero defend? We'll see you by then. But for now, this has been your Prime WorldCAR commentator and commissioner signing up for now. See y'all at Vegas!
This telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or re-uploaded in any form without giving explicit credit to C Media, the featured properties under its C Sports division, and the sanctioning bodies featured in this presentation.